Hello everybody, welcome to this review, reveal, unboxing, show and tell of the Muses of Tarot 13 Divine Energies to guide your tarot readings. This is by the lovely and amazing Ethany. We all know her, we all love her, and I'm just head over heels to have this deck. The art is by Lena and Sasha Semenkova. I think I'm pronouncing that right. So I am just super excited. I've already looked at the cards. I've seen the cards. I saw a walkthrough that Ethany did. I also figured this was a perfect time to use my Madame Leota silk scarf cloth thingy that I got from Disney a few years ago because Madame Leota is like my favorite psychic. So this is the box that it comes in, and I'm going to give you guys kind of a comparison. So this is like a regular Oracle deck box. This is the box for the Muses of Tarot. It is a huge box. I actually was not aware of how big the box was going to be. I'm not saying it's not a problem. I love it. But when I got the box out of the package place here at the apartment, I was like, damn, this is a big box. But it was so well packaged. There was bubble wrap around it. There was like packing bubbles. It was great. I was very happy with it. So the back of the box, it is a 46 card deck and guidebook. Meet the 13 divine energies that help you explore the diverse ways you can work with the tarot and help you understand the tarot in a magical and profound way for yourself and the people you read for. This set includes 13 Tarot Muse Oracle cards, 13 Tarot Muse Altar cards, 13 Tarot Muse Invocation cards, 7 Chakra Altar and Ritual cards. This full color 160 plus page companion book. It includes tarot card meanings and their connection to each muse, correspondences, tarot spreads, and more. It is awesome sauce. So this is the side, and it looks just like a book. Like it's going to look really pretty on a bookshelf or in your little tarot cabinet. Look at just how gorgeous this is, and then a little magnetic clasp, and shabam. The cards rest in here. The book on top. This does come out if you want to take it out, but you don't. I mean, the only reason I would take it out is because I did notice when I was taking the deck out of the box that sometimes the cards, like, they fell down in there. So that's the only reason I think I would take it out, but I mean, I really don't know if I will or not. But yeah, it's a nice box. I love it, and I love the art too. It's really great. So we're going to take a look at the book, and the book is so freaking meaty, like, and before I even get into the book, I just want to like give a shout out to Ethany, who has just really outdone herself with this deck. I know a lot of people were being assholes about the production time, and things took longer because, you know, there's like a fucking pandemic. And so people were being like super mean and stupid. And so if that was you, then you're a terrible person. But I'm super glad she handled it with grace. She handled it with ease. And remember to be nice to your deck creators, because creating a deck, and she's created like a million of them now, it's really hard work. So like, just don't be dicks and realize that, I mean, there's a pandemic, so it's not the end of the world. So I mean, god damn. Like, this book is so nice. Like, oh. So I love this cover. I like the first page on the inside. You have table of contents. You have all of the good stuff, how to use this guide. Before you get started, what is a muse? Oh, sorry. Before you get started, what is a muse? I had the book like all the way up without even realizing. How the muses came to be. So I'm not going to show you like the whole guidebook, because what I'm going to do is I'll show you the guidebook, and then I'll show you the cards, and then we'll look at whatever card that we draw from the muses. So this is Adoria, the Muse of Love Tarot readings. And so then we have cards that are associated with love readings and their meanings. We have her invocation and we have her releasing. This is creating an altar. So we have flowers, herbs and spices, aromatherapy oils, crystals and treasures, symbols, chakras. And then you have a tarot spread. I love that there's a tarot spread for each muse. They do all follow this, from what I've seen, they all follow, they do actually all follow this kind of setup, the same like layout. So yeah, it has a ton of books, a ton of information in the book. I'll make it, guys. I really like Davina. Love Davina. And I'm going to try and find I'm not sure where she is, but one of my favorite muses is, I mean, you're also just getting like a peek at the guidebook too while we are here. I'm very interested in Nyx. I think Nyx is just a beautiful one. And here we go. Valia, the Muse of Mediumship Tarot Readings. So I really like this one a lot because I love mediumship. So that's the guidebook. It is amazing. It is phenomenal. I love it. Like I said, she really outdid herself. Like just 100%. Okay, so now let's look at the cards. So also, like, do you like my new setup? Let me know if you like my new setup. I feel like the angles are better. I feel like you can see things better. Just let me know if you like it and stuff. So the only thing about it, the silk is just kind of like it sticks to everything. So this is the Crown Chakra card. And it's just gorgeous. And then this is the backing of the cards. And the edging is black matte. So the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. I love, like, I honestly would want to have this art like as a background on my phone. Like, not even lying about it, or even like a bigger print. I think it's gorgeous. So these are the Muse cards. Davina. So I haven't read the story of the Muses yet or anything like that, but or how they came to be. But I will say that I feel like with this deck, it would be very interesting to draw a Muse card before a reading. Because sometimes, like, I'll draw a card before a client reading just to kind of get a better idea of, like, you know, the energy I'll be working with. And this would actually be a really cool idea to use the Muse card to see what Muse already wants to come through for the reading. So, love mediumship. So then we have the invocation and the releasing. One thing I like about having these on the cards is you don't have to have the guidebook with you. You just have the invocation, right? And I think the only time I would, actually I think I might just keep the guidebook handy all the time, but if I was using one of the spreads in the reading. So invocation and releasing, because it's important to let energies that you call in, it's important to let them go. So this follows the same kind of setup. The cards feel so good. They're like velvety. So I'm actually really excited about the altar cards. My altars are very, I don't want to say rigid in their purpose, but they are very rigid. Like, I don't switch my altars around. I don't use them for crazy rituals. I have specific things, like my altars are, like, they're not altars that I just change around all the time. So they stay very, like, static. The thing I like about this is I can have this card up and it acts as like a stand-in for the altar, because like I said, I don't move my altars around. They're rather small too, so I don't, I'm not a big fan of like having to move everything. So I just keep them for specific purposes. So I like having this as a stand-in, which, without reading the guidebook, I'm sure is why she created these. Rubik's Cube. I like this one a lot. I think Lux will be one of my favorite muses. Bam! There is also a card to get the companion course. Obviously, I have the the password covered up, so no one can be a little shithead. But that is available as well. I love this deck. I'm interested to see how it's going to work in my practice. So I'm going to real quick get the Muse cards out, and then we're going to see what Muse wants to come forward, and then we will look at her invocation card and we'll look at what the guidebook says. All right, so these are the 13 Muse cards. I also like how the matte, like the gilding, is not glittery, because sometimes glittery gilding can just like, oh look, Nyx came up. Of course she did, because I said that I liked her, and she's like, oh, okay. And so we are going to find her invocation card. There it is. That was super easy. So if Nyx comes up, or Nyx is or shadow work is the theme of the reading that you are going to be doing, her invocation says, Terra Muse of Shadow Work, Nyx, join me in my sacred space today. Aid me in holding safe space for the exploration of my soul and being. Help me shine a light on what is hidden so that I may understand and become whole. Help me remain compassionate. Even when faced with the ugly parts of myself, I welcome you, Nyx. Then when you're done, thank you, Terra Muse Nyx, for your presence, wisdom, and support today, for allowing me the time and space to integrate. Thank you for aiding me with this vital work. May you depart with deep gratitude, so mote it be. And looking at Nyx, so the thing about this book is there is a lovely table of contents. And I love a good table of contents because I do not have time to be looking for shit. Nyx is going to be page 151. So if I can count right, it should be after 150. There it is. So it says, Nyx is the Terra Muse to call into your tarot readings when you are diving into, oh my God, the depths of your soul. Shadow work, understanding the ego, and all of the things that we want to hide come to the surface with this Terra Muse. She can guide you as you examine your triggers and false beliefs. She holds the energy of the unknown, the place that light has not touched, and that can be scary for some. While this work is not for the faint of heart, it is for those who are looking to understand themselves on the deepest level, allowing for true integration and self-knowledge. Nyx is a keen observer and notices things that are subtle and silent. She will notice when people try to hide something that they deem unflattering. She sees the power and beauty in us even when we can't. Nyx works with the tarot to help you become whole, to guide you to understand all aspects of yourself so that you are not being ruled by fear and inauthenticity. Every aspect of your life can benefit from this work, although it certainly isn't easy. She is quiet, self-assured, and at ease in her own company. She calls you to become comfortable with peace and solitary times. She seeks out knowledge and deeper understanding at all times in her work. She doesn't do shallow. Nyx supports anyone who wants to work with the shadow aspects of their lives. Integration of the self is often a lifelong pursuit, and our tarot decks, along with the divine help of Nyx, can be excellent allies in this work. So then we have the Tower, we have the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Fool, the Devil, the Hierophant, the Invocation and the Releasing, creating an altar. And then you have symbols and chakras. And then you have the spread. So Nyx's spread, what is the shadow aspect trying to tell? What is this shadow aspect trying to tell me? How has this been impacting my life? So I really like this a lot, because you can also just call them in just to do their particular spreads. And I like that. Like, I want to be able to just call you in, we can have a chat, have some tea, and just keep going. So I really like that aspect of this deck. I've never seen a deck like this. So I'm very interested to work with it and to see how it adds more depth to my readings. If you would like to purchase this deck or check it out, you can do that at the link I will leave in the description of this video. If you liked this video, which why wouldn't you, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe down here, hit the little notification bell. I'm gonna have some cool stuff coming up, so subscribe. If you wanna work with me, you can book a reading at the link down there as well. So this has been a review, reveal, unboxing, show and tell of the Muses of Tarot by Ethany, with art by Lena and Sasha Semenkova. So I hope that you liked this video. Go check out this deck, and I'll be talking to you all very soon. Bye.